Hello and welcome back to Everquest Getting Started 2023 Part 2. So last episode we did a lot of stuff just to like kind of get into the game, right? We did all that. We didn't kill anything. And I guess we killed one of the Cobalts over there, but that's about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just go through the rest of the interface and, you know, just kind of go through it. I'm winging all this, so bear with me here. All right, so if you haven't figured it out by now, the tutorial probably told you I opens up the character window, right? And so we also have hotbars down here. These are how you cast spells and whatnot. You can kind of see the little white text up in the corner right there. That is the key that it binds to. And I use an MMO mouse and I set up bindings for these keys, and it just carries over from character to character. All right, so here is our spell bar. So let's open up our spell book, this icon right here. And let's actually unmemorize some spells. I'm gonna take, so I just left click on this, right? And I get the spell on my icon. I'm gonna put it in this empty spell slot. And it will memorize the spell. This gets faster as you level, but you know, it takes a little time early on. And I'm going to memorize the other spell we have. All right, so we have melee attack in slot 1. We have burst of flame in spell 2. And here, I'll show how to, if you want to put that on there yourself, you just hold down on it until it's a thing on your mouse and drop it right there. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop open minor shielding. That's our spell. Depending on your class, you get spells. And really just depends on what you're playing. We picked a mage, so it's kind of a magician. So we have a little bit different spells than other classes. All right, we also have a mercenary. We have I believe this is a tank mercenary. There we got, yeah. So, all right. So let's open up Alt Q to open up the quest log. And gives us a whole bunch of quests we can go do, right? So speak to Guard Riaz, Guard Verant, pretty much do that and do all these quests. So let's go ahead and go over here to Guard Riaz. He's right, if you look at hit M to open the map. If you see the little mushroom thing, if you have the default thing, you'll see it right there. So let's just go and hit H to hail him. And it'll pop up the tasks that he has to offer here. And so we're going to go ahead and just accept the top one. Hail him again, H again, accept this next one, and hail him a third time to get that one. So now we should have 4 quests total. We're going to go right here to the guard right next to him, hail her, and accept her 2 quests. Same way, just hitting H. All right, and click off that so we can actually see this. And let's can I make this bigger? So I just wasn't putting it in the right spot. There we go. So now we can kind of see all the quests we have. We don't have to open up the quest log anymore. I'm going to hit Alt W to get rid of that top bar, and then Alt D to get rid of the compass. I don't like them. It just annoys me. All right, so we have several quests. Kill 12 spiders, kill 8 rats, kill 4 bats, destroy 4 nests, and kill 4 lurkers. So here we go. Here's our first bat. So I'm going to push 2, and that kicks off our spell. There we go. And our mercenary finished it off for us. So let's just keep going through this cave here. Slowly pulling each one of these things and then letting the mercenary. We have a tank mercenary, so his job is to tank these things. So can I do that? Get our cave bat here. Instantly killed by him. All right, so here's our first vermin nest. Let's type /open like so, and then that just gives us more loot to look at here. I'm gonna go ahead and click need on all this stuff, and that will auto loot it. Right. Next time the window pops up, I'll show some looting options. All right, so here's the looting window. You see If you click loot settings, you can click auto loot all, and then anything your character loots, it'll automatically loot it, put it in your thing, and your bags, right? I typically run that on, like, if I have boxed characters I'm running on, along with me, I'll do it on them. But on the main character, I usually like to decide what I'm looting. And you can click the check mark to loot it. You can click leave, the X to leave it. You can click this X to never loot it. Like, I never want to loot this item. It'll never prompt you again. Or you can do this AN and checkbox that, and it'll always need it. Or AG to always greet it. I always just do need, like so. And then since we waited long enough, we can reopen the vermin nest, and we got a rat paw from that. So here we go. There's a rat over there. We have to kill 8 of these anyway, so might as well. There we go, and burst of flame over there on that guy. And one more over here. Perfect. How many more do we need here? A few more. So we don't even have to move. We can just target these and nuke them. Target and nuke. So, alright, we can go over here to the other nest, click open, or type open, and that'll open it up. We can also type on these barrels. We can type open, and it'll let us loot that. And save the arrows. Those are needed for a different quest later on, so keep that in mind. There we go, and we finished that part of the quest. One more rat, and one more bat. So, let's see if we can find us a bat. They typically spawn kind of in this hallway here, or in this area right here. I don't see any though, so let's just move over to the spider section real quick. Here, let's open up on this barrel. There we go, and we got our first small bag and a piece of food, so we can do that. Small bags are pretty useful. They can hold smaller items. We're going to want to get more bag space. You know, that's kind of like the one of the biggest things you need, right? There we go. We got our last bat. And we're going to want to loot that food. There we go. I like to loot. Like, if you watch any of my other videos, I like to loot. So, now we need to kill spiders. We need to kill 12 spiders. So, we're just going to go ahead and start pulling these. And let the mercenary deal with it. Since we have him. When we get to level... maybe we can already get one. We should be able to get a pet. But as a mage, but truly it's not worth it at this point. They're not that strong. Level 4, they're a little bit better. But... Alright, we're going to loot this gluing silk. There we go, we got level 4. Nice. I didn't even realize we were level 3. Alright, let's open on this. This will give us the Cocoon Silk. There we go, we need 4 of those total, so... Just gonna go around all these different areas up here until we get all of the silk, and then just what I do is I just target one and then I target the next, and then I target one and then I target the next, right? And if I make him main tank, right click, if you right click on your mercenary, I'm about to die here. If you right click on your mercenary, you can set roles if you're the leader of the group, and you can give them different roles. Main tank will make him taunt every mob that's aggro, so there we go. Click open on that and get another one. And then there's one more over here. Same thing. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And we're kind of low in health. We don't have the ability to heal ourselves, and we never will get that ability. So later on, when we have a substantial pet, we're gonna switch out the tank mercenary for a healer mercenary, which will then keep our pet alive. But that's not important right now. So we're just gonna keep pulling spiders. We need a few more anyway. He's gonna taunt all those. There we go. Rough silk. Go ahead and loot it. Should have room in our bags right now. We're gonna sell all this to buy some spells here in a moment. So there we go, and we should be able to get our last Cocoon Silk there. All right, so we need to go deliver the 4 silk. We need to speak with her, and we need 2 more spiders and 4 more lurkers. So let's keep going. We're gonna use the we're gonna use the Mercenary as much as we can to make this great for us. And then there's a Cobalt somewhere around here we need to kill for the violet. So just gonna kind of make our way through here. I don't know how much of the tutorial I'm gonna be doing. I'd like to kind of, I don't know how many parts this series is gonna be, but it's not gonna be a full series. I don't see this that is necessary. All my other series I have going on. All right, let's let him kill that. And where is he? Oh, there he is. Spider tamer right there. All right, let's pop down here. He's yellow to us, but you know what? We have a mercenary, and he's gonna take it. So, and mercenaries are overpowered. There's no point. There's nothing to say about that other than they are truly overpowered. Like, it's pretty crazy. There we go. We'll go ahead and loot that. Oh, got another one on us. The mercenary just picks it up. All right, so let's kill 4 lurkers, and then we can go turn all this stuff in. And the lurkers spawn right up here. There we go. Level 5. Look at that. And currently, we are in a experience bonus period. So Veronavi has experience bonus by default. I think it's like 5 or 10%. And in addition to that, there is currently the anniversary event, which gives a little bit of experience bonus. So your experience may vary than my 10% per kill here that I'm getting on some of these things. So there we go. And we got Crude Defiant leather gloves. We're going to go ahead and loot those. And go ahead and nuke that guy. We are, what was our health? We got 57 hit points. So we should be good for what we're doing right now. Mostly just letting the mercenary do all of our job. Alright, tag him. And we're going to fall back a little bit, let him get that one. This will be the last one, so we can go ahead and scoot and boot. I heard that somewhere. There we go. Got that complete. So we can get on out of here. All right, there is a named right there. We're going to go ahead and kill it. Venom Fang. I might have already killed him before. I don't think I've ever seen him, though. So... rare sight for us here. There we go. Awesome. No loot. This is just a quest item for something later on, but it's not important right now. All right, let's go back up the stairs here through the rat and bat cave and turn this stuff in here. We can click our Worn Totem that we got early on from one of the quests, and that'll give us a little bit of run speed. Run speed buffs are very important. The most important one is probably Spirit of the Wolf, or Spirit of the Wolf, whatever you want to call it. Sow. I've heard it all kinds of different ways. But there we go. Let's go ahead and hail the guard and get that turned in. Gave us 12% experience. Jeez. And we need to deliver one of those arrows. So remember we looted the arrow and I was like, you need it for a quest? You gotta give him an arrow. So let's go ahead and do that. And he gave us a quiver, and this is telling us how to use the quiver. Quiver will automatically load your range slot with arrows, but we're a mage, so it's not really something that's important to us. But we can sell it for like a platinum, so it's kind of nice. And different quivers can give different speed to your arrows and stuff. It's really important for rangers more than anybody else in the game. All right, let's hail her. Turn in her quest and get her new quest there. And let's see here. Deliver the flower. She is over here. So deliver that. There we go. Level 6. Just flying through levels here. All right, and Cocoon Silk to Valara. Let's see here, Cocoon Silk, this one right here. So, like, if you click on a normal item, right, that you get this pop-up. If you hold down Shift when you click on it, you get the whole stack, and you can just give that to her, like so, and we get a nice shiny blue robe. Fantastic. All right, we can also hail her, and she'll give us pants. There we go. She will auto-equip those just because. And there we go. Now we have a quest to go kill the queen. So let's go do that. Let's go over to the merchant first and kind of unload some of this junk we have on us. I didn't mention the bandages. You can heal yourself with bandages up to a certain percentage. But it is it's not as great as you would really like it to be. But it is an option. All right. Perfect. All right, so let's run out here. Actually, let's talk to Rytan real quick. Hail him and say blessed. And he buffed us. Perfect. And we can ignore what he said because we did that last episode. All right, let's hit escape to close some of these windows and get that gone. Come on, go away. All right, so we need to just go back to where we were. We're going to fight the queen now. So if we just walk kind of like dodge past all these spiders, we should be fine. They shouldn't attack us at this point, but you never know. Just kind of go past these ones. Swing wide, if you know what I mean. There we go, and let's make sure our mercenary's with us. So here we go, there is the queen. She is a giant yellow con spider. Oh, got a friend over there. Oh, she's on us. All right. Start nuking him from behind here. So, it shouldn't be too hard if you have a mercenary with you to kill it. I mean, look at it, it's already almost dead. So, it's not that difficult. But we're gonna burn it down with our nukes, just as fast as we can. There we go, and we're never gonna loot that. All right, perfect. Let's go turn this quest in. So we need to talk to guard Hobart. And if you notice the names of all these NPCs, they're all names of the developers and game masters of the game. So this way. So we're gonna go up here, and there's guard Hobart. Go ahead and hail him, and we get a hat. Perfect. And he gave us some healing potions, so that's pretty nice. And there we go. We finished that quest. So let's go ahead and keep going here. Grab those. And really? You got nothing for me? Alright, we don't have a... I guess we're not high enough level for his. So he wants us to go kill some kobolds and the overlord. Alright, so easy enough. So outside here, you start finding these kobolds, and they're relatively easy, right? It's just a matter of getting them all. So we're just gonna stand out here. Yeah, actually, let's do this real quick. Let's go get some spells. We're gonna get a better nuke anyway, so let's do that. I think that's gonna be a lot more educational than me killing this kobolds. So let's go down here. Now, each expansion of the game has spells, and you can get those all inside those expansions. Up to about level 85, level 90, you can get those spells in the Plane of Knowledge. And that's where we're going to be heading to very soon, but inside of this zone here, you can buy some spells. Not all the spells, but some. So if we go over here to the Magician Wizard guy right here, Tinkerer Gordish, we can right-click on him, and this, you know, the sell buy window pops up, right? If we kind of make it a little bit bigger so we can see. I always go over here to level, and I sort that. Right, and you can kind of see here the first spells are right here. So, True North, Summon Drink, Summon Dagger, so on and so on, right? And if you click the Show Only I Can Use, it will hide the spells you already know. So we already know Burst of Flame, and we already know Summon Food. So those are hidden, right? But when we have this checked here, we don't see them, so we don't have to worry about buying spells we already have. You know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna get Summon Dagger. We're gonna get Fire Flux. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna get Elemental Air. We're gonna skip some of these spells because I know they're not useful. We're gonna go Firebolt. And we're gonna grab, what level are we now? 6. Let's grab Elementaling Water and Elementaling Air. How much money do we got? We got 2 platinum. I did sell the quiver we got, so that's a thing. Now, to summon a mage pet spell, you need malachite. And that could be a potential issue where we can't actually summon our pet. I don't think I've ever actually tried inside of the tutorial. So let's see if we can find that merchant over here. See if he sells malachite. He does. There we go. So let's buy 10 malachite. That should be enough for right now. So let's so I'm opening up my bags by holding down Shift B. Now this might not be bound for you by default. So if you go up to options, that's Alt O, and then keys, and then go to all, and then right here. So I have where is it? Shift B. Let's sort. I have Shift N to open up all my bank bags. There should be a Shift B somewhere in here for all my bags. There we go. Shift B. It's inventory bags toggle. Inventory window toggles I. So I don't know if those are default or not. I can't remember. It's been so long since I installed my client. But we can open up our bags, right? We can see everything. And just right click on the spell. It'll open up your spell book and automatically put it in there. Like so, right? And okay, we can't do that one yet because it's too high level. Let me put the helmet on. This is so for logging on right now, you get the dashing feathered cap and you get the opal Sten, so or Stein. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna memorize the Elementaling Water, and we're gonna swap out Burst of Flame once this finishes. There we go. We're gonna right click on that and then just click in Flame Bolt. There we go. And that finished, so we're gonna go ahead and summon our first pet. Each pet summon requires 1 to 2 malachite. There are abilities later on to remove that cost, but it's fine. And I did also, no, I didn't memorize it. I put it in my spell book, I just didn't memorize it. We're gonna get Summon Dagger here. And we're gonna give our water elemental pet here a dagger. Zekin. Come on. By default, I believe mage pets already have armor on. Eventually, mages get the ability to summon pet armor, pet stuff like that, and I believe the mage pets start with it. So it's mostly if you want to give that kind of stuff to a necromancer or a beast lord for their pet. All right, so now we have a pet, and we have our mercenary. We are going to keep the tank mercenary for right now, but we're going to keep going here and see what's up in here. So there we go. Now, I haven't covered a lot of the windows, but a lot of them are kind of self-explanatory. So let's hold down, or let's hit 2. That'll do our new nuke, and it's kind of a different style, but it took it to half-life. Up here in the upper right-hand corner, right, you see the effects window. These are your buffs that you have. The song is like temporary buffs. And this thing right here is like the current announcements on the server, right? Like hot zones announcement telling you to go talk to Franklin in Plane of Knowledge. You know, bonuses for the anniversary event, stuff like that. And these just pop up. It just depends on what's going on the servers at that point in time. The extended target window is the current when, you know, everything that's aggressive towards you. So if you're out aggro to something, it will show up there. And if I click on, it doesn't show up until I actually aggro it. Watch if I can get close enough. Oh, I don't have any mana. All right. So I got my pet. If I get attacked, my pet will attack it. But I can also control my pet with this window here. So I can go pet attack, go attack that, right? So I can see his health bar. I can go pet attack. So he's just going to run in there and attack that one. And my mercenary is going to go and assist him, right? You can see he's doing okay. And then since he got attacked, he's attacking the other one too. And I don't have to do anything. Like, mages are great. Necros are great. You know, very soloable classes for doing stuff. There we go. Alright, and looks like we got a Crew Defiant Plate helmet. We can't use that. And we got a Gloom leather cap. Can't use that either. So let's go ahead and send this guy on to the warrior here. Like so. So, pretty self-explanatory. Just a matter of running around and getting that done. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish up the tutorial and get to the last part of the tutorial. And then in the part 3 of this series, we are going to head to the Plane of Knowledge, and I'll kind of give an overview of that and some more places you can find some tutorials. But in between here now, I would suggest finish the tutorial if this is your first character. Go through, do all the quests. If you want a tip to make some money, this came from a viewer or like a year or two ago. When you're up in the jail area, there are some mobs that drop a staff that is worth a platinum or 2. So that is a really nice way to make some money really early while you're still in the tutorial. But definitely worth a shot. Give it a shot. And we will continue this in another week or 2. I'll make another episode and we'll go from here. I'll show Crescent Reach and how to get to Plane of Knowledge and kind of how to get established in Plane of Knowledge and where to go and all that stuff. But that's the plan for next episode in the part 3. But thank you very much for watching and have a fantastic day.